Today's date is March 2nd, 2019. How do I look to you right now? Very good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm not sure if you're correct because I don't know what you're thinking. But take a look at my pleasant presence before the public eye. I've been on the road for 762 days. I've put a call out for help in a lot of different ways. And I'm getting help, but it's extremely difficult. But if it wasn't for my persistence and my I don't give a shit attitude, I'd have lost Lily already. And no one gives a driblet of a shit about it. This cat means the world to me. So for anybody who wants to give me any more problems, my suggestion to you is take flight. Part ways like the Red Sea. Don't get in my way. Don't fuck with me. I'm going to Las Vegas. And I'm going to be dealing with Detective Cadero, the investigator that's involved in the Sam's Club attack on my life. Then I'm going to the other police station to deal with the Walgreens attack that happened at Maryland Parkway in Flamingo, both in Las Vegas. Well, I don't know who the investigator and the detectives are that are involved in the Walgreens attack. And I don't know who the investigators are other than the Detective Cadero that's handling the attack at the Sam's Club parking lot. But I'm going there to deal with that shit. I'm going to get myself an imperative. And the next motherfucker that rides my ass. Good luck to you, you son of a bitch. Because you're going to be in for a surprise when my brake lights shine and you slam into the back of me. Because when you slam into the back of me, I'm going to come out like a fucking warlock. Because you will have damaged my cat, Lily. Not that I would be doing this on purpose, but I have her protected, so she's not going to get injured. But you're going to piss me the fuck off. So don't ride my ass. That's number one warning. For any of you motherfuckers that want to cause me problems in any other way, part ways. Like the Red Sea. I'm going to get myself a pack of imperatives. And I've got some careful planning and contingent events and some cunning techniques. I'm going to drink some more of this. I don't give a fuck what you think it is either. And if you don't like profanities, get over it. Lily and Rimpy, they're doing great. Let's take a look. I'm glad the whole area is completely clean. It's like no drifters. It's like a street sweeper came in and cleaned the whole fucking area. Even over at the Pilot, where I spent last night. Perfect. No one around. Nice and quiet. There's my little Rimpy. Rimpy. And there's my Lily. And here I am. The bad storm. A real fucking bad storm. Anyway, I got little Rimpy on with a little collar. I'll be putting one on Lily maybe. I don't know. I've got to see how she likes it. Rimpy likes it. Oh shit. This is what I'm talking about. Now, you go into Facebook with my name, Raymond McNamara. RAYMOND MCNAMARA. I have a website set up. gotta work on that. Apparently, I have 2 or 3 YouTube accounts. I'm not sure how to navigate through it yet, but this post is posting as soon as I get done with it. I'm posting them daily. The post site is Lily, Rimpy, and I. Lily, Rimpy, and and the letter I. Apparently I have another one, and another one. I don't know what the hell's going on. I have an Instagram, Lily, Rimpy, and I. I have a Facebook, Raymond McNamara. As I stated to you, first, just want to make sure that the people of the population that are stupid pick up on it without having to review the tape twice or the video. You can go into the YouTube Inside Edition, which is all over ABC and other locations as well, under 20-year-old blind cat. I never use profanities. I listen, but why do I want to listen when people don't have anything important to say, but nothing but gossip, and rumor starting, lying, and deceiving nature statements and accusations, and their beliefs? There's no interest for I to listen to any of that bullshit. I'm going to finish up my business here this weekend, and I'm going to start pointing the finger. And unfortunately, people are starting to feel that pressure, and they're going to start to feel the repercussions of their actions. And for those of you that want to stick your nose in my business saying, oh, he's smoking in a car with cats, right? Go fuck yourself. I got my windows down. The wind's blowing from this way, that way. Or from that way, that way. And because I'm not sure which way is what, did you get all that? And if you did, recite it back to yourself and then send me a tape that you did it. I wouldn't be dealing with this type of stress relief if I had a wife. Do I look like I'm nervous or scared anymore, like I was when I started this road trip? No. I got enough backbone to deal with the shit that I need to deal with, when most people would hide from it and just accept it and let it pass and continue on in their destructive natures. Because that's how people become miserable. By not dealing with the events that take place during the course of their life, because change happens every time you blink your eye. I am the cat man. Do as I say, not as I do. If you choose to do as I do and not as I say, your actions are going to cause a irreversible rippling effect of your actions that are going to cause complications in your future existence on this planet. And while you lay on your deathbed, you can reflect on all the chaos and bullshit you created for a true blue individual that stands for pure and trueness. The 2% of the population that stands before you right here, right now. I found myself eating cat food 14 times out of the trash 5 times now. Rotten food that I know was rotten 3 times. From the food pantries, at least 2 times. Eating food I never even thought would exist. Looked at things I never thought I'd ever look at and find myself eating that shit. It only hardened me up because it didn't kill me. They say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Well, you're looking at it. Right now, I go by Raymond McNamara. But don't fuck with me. Because after your transition, I'll be waiting on the other side. Because I stand for true and pureness. And at Yakuza Society, their transition is going to be extremely painful. On that note, I'm going to drink some more Witch's Brew. I need to get off that stuff. People usually have 1 or 2 cups of coffee, right? And they're like this, shaking. I drink 4 of these a day. Does it look like I'm shaking? You see the smoke? I was smoking up to 3 packs a day. Now I'm smoking about a half a pack a day. What does that tell you? I'm not stressing. I like it. It's nice and quiet. Nice and quiet. Now, I love to be around people, but not the people of this population anymore. There was a time, 7 years ago, 10 years ago, people weren't walking around with backpacks. They were walking around with briefcases and suitcases, nice purses, the females, some males, nice clothes. Things were as expensive as they are now. Even cleaning supplies cost more money now than it did 10, 15 years ago, which means people don't keep themselves clean and they don't keep their environment clean because they use their money for their own self-profiting gain to appear in the public eye more than what they actually are. They buy new cars, they go into debt, they buy a few pieces of nice clothing, but they live in a fucking rat hole. What does that tell you? I lost a lot of weight on this road trip. I'm gaining it back. You don't see my bones anymore. I was a skinny, bony person a little while ago. I'm still pretty skinny, but I have some meat on my body now. Because I'm determined to finish this trip and successfully achieve what it is I plan on doing. Writing 13 books, 3 children's pop-up books, a movie that I want to make based on my books, which is all part of what it is apparently I've been doing by starting a blog. I don't know if I told the time and the date on this particular one, but it's 7:48 a.m., Saturday, March 2nd. I want to start a Cat Whisperer show called the Hurricat. One of the children's pop-up books is The Adventures of the Hurry Cat. Another one of the children's pop-up books is The Adventures of the Space Kitty. I want to start a Howard Stern talk show about what this country did to me. And what this country did to me. It offered me, which I refused to accept, anxiety issues, bipolar concerns, and this country stresses me the fuck out. I want to start the Everybody Loves, in parentheses, Raymond Foundation for the love of animals, no life left behind. For the love of animals, remember that. With a 20-foot bronze statue built to myself in the center of the city where I choose to relocate, Central America, where I plan on helping out as much as I can. Starting in Belize and going around the entire world. And then 197 days in hotels and motels. At the bottom of the grid to the top of the peak. Fraulein's Retreat. A resort stay your way. Implement a plan to have a stay your way, catering to the creme de la creme, as well as the lower part of society. As long as the lower part of society has the same education as the creme de la creme, for the sole purpose of protecting the investors, property owner, which is I, and staff members, from the destruction to the property from those that wouldn't give a driblet of a shit. There are other things I want to do. I haven't yet thought of them yet. It's ice cold out here. Ice cold. I'm going to have to roll one window up, turn the heat up, get the heating pad going, plug the phone in, and now let's take a look. There's Rempy. There's all my electronics. The vehicle is nice and clean. And there's Lily. Now, as soon as this post is complete, as far as the video, I'm sending it out to YouTube. If you want to subscribe to help my videos go viral, please spread the word. Because this is not a game. It's not for giggles and kicks. This is solely dedicated to saving my two troops. Female, of course, Lily and Rimpy. Because men are nothing but pigs. Simply because they piss in the sink, they piss on the toilet seat, they leave their shit around the toilet base, or bowl, or put it that way. I've seen it around the base too, in the truck stops. Whether it's the truckers or other drivers, leaving their underwear, defecation in them, wiping shit on the bathroom stalls. I've had to clean up after people on this road trip, and I've cleaned up after people all my life. I used to sweep the street in my neighborhood from glass, pick up animals, bury them, and people don't give a shit about it. Well, I give a shit. I'm going to let this video go about 30 minutes. About another 14 minutes. Not with nothing going on. But when it goes viral, and I start filing my lawsuits, when I find an attorney, simply because they blacklisted me, trespassed me, all over this country. Why? Because it's all for self-propaganda. People that work in establishments think they own it. You know what I've heard? Clerks saying, "Get out of my store." If it was your store, why the fuck are you working in it? Really? People taking their position a little further, their job title, a little more than what their job description is. When I was a waiter, a bartender, I never said get out of my bar when somebody caused trouble. I said you have to leave the bar, you have to leave the restaurant, let me get the manager for you. I never took it upon myself to say, get out of my restaurant. Why would people say that? Well, because they're stupid and they're cowards. And they're lazy and they don't have the proper education to understand what their job description is, based on what their job title is. Front desk operations is not the owner of the establishment. A waiter doesn't own the restaurant. A chef doesn't own the kitchen. There are job descriptions based on the job titles. We don't own anything. We only possess it for a period of time. I don't own my cats, Lily and Rimpy. They own me. I just possess them. And they depend on me to protect them from the forces of evil. We're going to be doing a feeding time for Lily. Alright, so we're going to go back to the other location, the pilot. Outside of a whole bunch of new toys that I did some sewing through the course of the night, I got two tiny little long leashes, one for Rimpy and one for Lily. This one, I'm not sure which one's for who. I'm thinking this one's going to be for Lily because it's got this short string. So it's going to be for Rimpy. Rimpy's the one that's a little stronger. Lily's extremely fragile. Whoa.